Welcome everyone, my name is Ryan and we are back in our multiplayer world. This is, of course, Vintage Story. And if you're new, just tuning in for the first time, maybe over on YouTube, check the description for the mod list. Also, the link to my Patreon account is down there, so if you're interested in joining the server, it's not a public server, but you will have to donate at least $2, $5, or $10 to the Patreon. You get access to the Discord server where all the login information is available. But let's get started with that out of the way. So we are standing here in our hub. Of course, we'll take a quick look at the world. And most of my markers aren't active, but we'll switch that on. And we can just kind of see we're here. My little restaurant is just up here. We're going to be headed in that direction shortly, but we've had several new members join since the last stream, so there's a lot of changes, a lot of things to see, and of course, plenty of cooking to do. That's right. Maybe you can tell by my outfit that I am, in fact, the colony chef here. And it really, I think the hat is probably what gives it away, of course. Welcome, folks. Hello, hello. And let's see. So back into this mode, we'll hop to the cellar. Actually, let's take the long way. Yup. Hey, there he is, the guy from Saturn. Another stream. We're spoiled. You know it, buddy. I got the day off, so I figured let's do a double stream. Yeah. I'm really enjoying Cataclysm. Of course, our friend Saturn there is referring to my earlier stream today. I did one for Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, which is another game I love to stream here on Twitch and, of course, feature on my YouTube channel. So if you are fans of that out there too, make sure to check that out. But yeah, a little double stream, my friend. At least while my voice holds up, we'll be going here. And I want to just show off a lot of the new stuff everybody's been working on. Look at this thing. Ooh, let's whip out the copper spyglass. Oh, we got a lightning vein up there. Lightning rod, I love it. You can just see the axles sticking out at the top. Why not make a trip, huh? Let's go. Ooh, wait, I haven't seen this. The sword in the stone. What? When did they chisel that vine with the... That is so cool. Did they find this? Oh my gosh, we've only got a few people online right now. It's kind of middle of the day. There's only 4 folks on, including myself. And Nitro, whose house this is, and then Andy, who lives over there. They're not currently on, so I can't ask them unless they stop by the stream, but we'll see. There's some really cool stuff that you can find out in the world thanks to... Oh man, this is really good. If they did this, I'm super impressed. But even if not, this is an awesome discovery. Yeah. Love the chiseling in this game. Yeah, but there are, I think the BetterRuins mod, which we have installed on the server, you can find some really cool stuff out there. Not just ruin. Oh my god. I thought that was alive. We've got a stuffed moose here, folks. It's not showing up on the tooltip. Oh, we have to look at its feet. There we go. Taxidermy. Is that from the tailoring mod? Yeah, I think. Hey, Saturn's here. Just logging into the world, buddy. Welcome, my friend. Should come pay us a visit near spawn, buddy. I'll give you some fresh pies. They have cheese in them, too. But move my microphone away a little bit. Yeah, so this taxidermy, I believe it comes from... Let me see if I can pick... I don't want to mess with this stuff, but I have one at home we can take a look at. Hello, animals. Ooh, look at these stairs. Oh, damn it, I just closed myself out. Hey, you have to find the translocator to spawn. I know it's near the residence archives. If it helps, buddy, I can go through it and I'll pop up on your side of the map. Hey, White Gilgamesh is here. Hello. Welcome to the stream, my friends. They are in the world with us. Of course, they're known as Grums here on the server. But hello there. Here, Saturn, I'll pop over. We'll go back to the hub, and I should be riding my elk mount right now. I don't know what I'm doing, but you might be able to see me on the map if I pop over there. The translocator is west of the Resonance Archives on your side of the continent. Of course, White Gilgamesh and the guy from Saturn live far to the south. They chose the hermit lifestyle, but they were good enough to set up a translocator right here, which has, relative closeness to the Resonance Archives. So Poor Saturn, look up. What are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I am now on the map. Let me set a little marker here. There's been some silly issue with the markers. Alright, delete that. Yeah, it's at the Sky Bridge, Saturn. You placed this marker too, actually, buddy. But I don't see you. And I don't think we're close enough to show up on the map for each other. Well, you'll have to find it. Yeah, there is a ladder. It goes up. It's a crazy ruin structure. This is another part of the BetterRuins mod. If we would go down to the bottom, we can get a better idea of what this ruin actually looks like. But some crazy person decided to put the translocator on top of this thing and just build some ladders up there. Hey, Bards Forever, hello. Been binging the VODs for a while, but first time catching a stream live. Nice. That's awesome, my friend. I see you are a first-time chatter here on Twitch, so appreciate you coming by the stream, buddy. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the VOD. So you may be referring to the dinosaur world ones. I'm not sure because I have done a few, streams in the multiplayer server, but right now we're in a different world than the dino world. This is my multiplayer server, and we're just paying a visit to some friends. I don't see them still, but just exploring our world. We're probably going to do a little bit of cooking here too. Of course, in this colony, I am the chef. I got to provide everybody with the food. And let me tell you what, I love it. It's a labor of love, people. That's how I got into this. The VODs are so good to bench. Thank you, White Gilgamesh. Appreciate you saying that. Yep, always post them on my YouTube channel. In fact, this one, if anybody out there right now on Twitch misses any part, has to leave early, it will be up on my YouTube channel tomorrow, too. So check that out. But Bards Forever, yeah, I've been watching a mix of the Dino and multiplayer. Well, that's great, my friend. You are an awesome viewer, and I appreciate you very much. Yeah, let's hop on my little elk. Hello, elk. Oh, so anybody out there following Vintage Story in the Discord, or you guys keep an eye on the website because there was a big new announcement recently. We have some information on the next big update coming out. It's going to be really exciting. I won't spoil too much. You got to go look at the patch notes and the stuff coming out yourself, but one thing I will mention does relate to the elk. Yeah, it's now going to be possible to tame and, get your own mounts without having to go through the story content if you don't want to. But again, there's a lot more changes than that, so go check out their page. Also, join their Discord because, yeah, it's really super great community over there. All right, so we're back. Let's go back into first person. Here it is, Nitro's house. Still a work in progress, I believe. We did actually have this all as granite cobble, but looks like somebody delivered a bunch of plaster to him. That's interesting. I wonder who that might have been. Wow, this redwood fence. I think the redwood itself just looks really interesting. It's a really nice looking board. It's like a better looking pine, But, all right, so over to the windmill. Gosh, this is probably like... Well, there's a lot of windmills on the server, I'll just tell you that. But this is probably the tallest one. I don't know, actually. The tallest man-made one. Main floor smithing, second floor grinding. Let's go, baby. Whoa, look at the storage in this place. Not too shabby. Oh, man. Everything's labeled with arrows pointing so nicely. Plaster can be an addiction, fair warning. No, wait, can the plaster be painted and stuff? Grums, could I have I don't know, could I do different colored plaster blocks itself? Or absolutely love the stone and wood varieties in this game. So many color palette options, that's true. And they're really cool, rare woods, like the ebony wood or purple heart. Although I've been told, and I'm starting to believe this, that the purple heart wood they're not really that rare. You just got to know which biomes to go to. But yeah, this place is so cool and organized. Look, they're using these slabs as shelving here. That's interesting. Very cool. Let's go up. What do we got? 2 helve hammers, rock and iron, full iron, baby, andesite. Let's go up. up. Think the colors might be more daub. Okay, understood. So plaster can get wood patterns, though. Okay, not much to see up here except this chiseled window, which is, oh, look, there's a piece of glass missing right there. Somebody accidentally chiseled a block out of that. Nitro. Yeah, Nitro did this. Chiseled clear glass, which is not easy. I'm not going to attempt to correct it, though. I don't even have a chisel on me. You also 100 on the wood patterns and plaster. You know, I really need to try the daub. I've built the fencing, the wattle. I love the names too. Wattle and daub, but I've never actually made daub. In my single player world, it's like clay is just too much at a premium early on, really. Okay. We're going to go to the top, people. We'll do a little tour, look around a few places here and there. But we'll try and do a little bit of cooking, too. I'd really like to experiment with some salad today. I want to try and whip together a salad. Let's see. White Gilgamesh says, shame the wood is always the same color on plaster. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, here it is. The heart, the mechanism itself. Oh, it's like the box from Hellraiser. No, not really. But this is cool. I wonder if they're going to put a full roof on it up here. Looks like we got another block sitting up here for some reason. I like it, though. Yeah, they're at their maximum height. So it's we're standing on 167. So if we go 1, 2, 3, yeah, this is at 170, which is the maximum for the wind speed bonus. So good job, guys. You did it. You've conquered the wind. The power of nature is now at your disposal, folks. Oh, and it is a finicky beast. Let me tell you that. The wind will cut out just as soon as you heat up that iron bloom or get those ovens ready. That's when the wind stops, typically. Did I go too far? Where the hell am I? Yeah, we went down when we should have gone up. All right. Oh, I see a nameplate off in the distance. Who might that be? Who's this? Oh, we have a visitor. They've come. Let's close up the doors like gentlemen. Hello, it's the guy from Saturn. What's up, my friend? He comes right to the front. Oh, hi. I got some food for you. There's a little bit of food. I'll give you a fresh pie if we head back to the restaurant. Yeah, you found it. Yep, my friend. This is it. You want to go on a little tour? Let's go look around. Feel free to check out the windmill, although most of the stuff is just on this floor right here. There's not much else to see above us. But, oh, you're welcome. Yeah. But it's pretty impressive. Andy, and I'm sure Nitro too, they're always so organized with their stuff. Yep, we've got the sortable chests. Look at this. Oh, I don't want to go through their stuff, though. Give them a little bit of privacy. Well, I've got the elk here, buddy. So I'm going to be moving a little bit quicker. I'll try and slow it down for you, though. We'll just go walking speed. Let's look at this statue real quick, though. This is always a cool thing. Now, this I know for sure was a discovery in the world. So this was not chiseled by one of our members, but it is badass, though, nonetheless. Let's get right up there. Oh, now I should amend my statement. There was a little bit of chiseling done. Hey, Jeff's here. Let's say hi to Jeff. Hi, Jeff. What's up, buddy? There he is. I don't think he's in chat, but yeah. So anyway, back to this. See those little eyes? That is actually, boom, it's one of these lamps right here. The paper lantern was chiseled, because you can just chisel, down to one single pixel or 2 pixels. And that's how they got those eyes. And in fact, that is why this little area right here is lit up, too. So in year 2 of my current world, I went on an expedition for blue clay along a coastline and filled up almost my entire sailboat inventory with it, hoping I never have to gather it again. Yeah, make some pretty pottery with blue clay for sure. That's the way to do it, though. Fill up every available space. Bards Forever, are you familiar with the carry-on mod? Speaking of making yourself extra space, see I have this chest on my back right here. If you're not familiar with the carry-on mod, look into it, go download it. I actually have a tutorial video on my channel, just recently put it out. Okay, you do know it. Good, 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 yeah. It's not as much carrying space as like the sailboat, 100%, but it's still worthy. Now, let me show you this too. We'll give Saturn a little bit of a head start. Keep going, Saturn. I'll catch up, buddy. This is the chest I'm using, and look at the tooltip. See, it says decorative chest. This is actually a chest brought to us by a different mod called QP's Chiseling. Yeah, this is part of the chiseling mod, if you've ever used that. It presents us with the decorative chest, which it's a single chest, but it has so much more storage. Like, I think a regular single cuts off right here, and you've only got like these available, but this is created by putting 2 of the large double chests in the crafting grid together. But yeah, either way, it's a really cool thing. It's got some other functionality with the chiseling mod itself, but I won't go into the details too much. It's, you know, we're not doing a tutorial, not right now. But okay, we're back to the hub. Where'd Saturn go? I'm not sure, but let's go pay a visit to Wist's place. Oh, look how fast. I mean, I've recently discovered the road mods. So this right here, super fast. Gives us 2 times speed as opposed to these. Plus it just looks so much nicer, doesn't it? Than this ugly crap right here. Your tutorial's way. Oh, well, that's awesome, buddy. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I've had not many, but at least like 3 or 4 people ask me about how it works. Like, how do I put a chest on my back? How do I pick something up? And so I figured put together a little, video. Can't hurt. All right, we're going to leave the elk down here because I got to say, I love the mounts, but the way that they ascend stairs or even just blocks like this is absolutely terrible. It is so jolting and jarring, but anyway, this is Wist's place. We always tour this place because it is definitely one of the nicest spots on the server. And she is always improving it. Let's take a look at the side. Oh, yeah, I love this room here. Oh, look. What is that? Marjoram. It's an herb. Look at the floor. Oh, she's got copper floors, people. Hey, there she is, Cursed Wist. Check out Jeff's statue in the flax fields. Okay, let's do that now because I'll forget. Oh, I just got stuck on your seashells. You should be able to get some more seashells and actual coral once the new update comes out. Oh, we need some light on this subject over here. It's too dark. Oh, wow. What is that? Hold on. It's like a helmet. Is that what is this? It's called Harvest. Wait, what is it? I'm trying to... He's got his signature on there. Everything looks so good. Cutie Bun Bunny, hello. Bart's for I know. We're going to go inside the house proper here in a second, but I'm still trying to place it. I love the look of it, though. So what are we looking at here? Andesite and... what's this other color? What have they inserted here? It's some sort of ashlar brick, but maybe sandstone, probably. An abstract one. Oh, okay. It's almost got a feel of like a Roman or some sort of like Bronze Age helmet. Kind of. It's cool, though. I love it. Cream brick from blue clay. I love that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of abstract art, whether it's sculpture or painting or music. Well, maybe not music so much, but all right, let's go in the front door. And let's see. Hey, there's Jeff. There we go. All right. And yeah. Oh, we got a kitty cat in this room. Let's make sure the doors stay closed. Oh, got some creepy diagrams or tapestry. Some shelves here with little bitty knickknacks and valuables. Hello, Rami. How are you today, kitty? Can we pet Rami? No. You can pet my sheep. We'll do that later. I got some bread with me. Let's eat. I'm getting hungry. We'll go up, up. Oh, look, a large intact globe. Very cool. We've got a an armor stand that is melding with the wall. It's gone full Terminator 2. Dude's just like gone full metal mode. All right, this is actually a working room here. This is where all the magic of the tailoring happens. Look at all those colors. Yes, colors everywhere, people. Hey, Akatato, hello, my friend. Thanks for coming by the stream. We're just doing a little multiplayer fun. Checking out some of the changes here to Wist's place. And we'll probably be doing some other tours around. Hello. Look at it. I love the way that this door has like an angled look to it thanks to the roof there. Yeah, it's super cool. Oh, the upstairs. Look at her little, her outfit. Oh, she got her shoes right next to her bed. I'm surprised the cat isn't up here, but maybe it's not safe because the gate gets opened or whatever. Yeah, but this is pretty sweet. Okay. This is linked to, is it still, okay. Yeah. Gave us permission to show this off too. This is her new base. Wait, this isn't it, is it, Wist? What the hell? Where am I? I'm just on an island. It has multiple. You gotta get more. You gotta get more translocators. All right, we'll keep trying until it sends you into the right place, or the server crashes. No, that better not happen. Oh, there it is. Hey, you got a sheep here. Where'd that sheep come from? There's a sheep on the screen for 2 seconds. Yeah, this is it, because we've got the geese. These guys are belching and croaking up a storm over here, but this is it. Look at this. The enchanted swamp. Now, this is awesome. We got bald cypress trees and bamboo going together. Yeah, Beetlejuice kind of vibe. I love it. Ooh, flower pot with sea salt. Silver torch cactus. Love it. Got a little shed over here. This is where after you swim, you come in here to shower off, change your clothes and stuff after you do a little dip in the ocean. Yes, look at this. Right here. This is nice. It's deep, though. Oh, my gosh, it's scary. It's scary at dark. I like being in the water at nighttime. Oh, we've got the raft for sailing voyages. Yeah, so once again, of course, these translocators, we're using a mod that allows us to move them around and link them together. So they're not random anymore, at least the ones that we pick up. And Wist has chosen to move very, very far to the south. Here's the hub right here where we just translocated from. And again, she's traveled really, really far south. All the way down here. We're literally in a different climate zone. So it's like, it's always warm and sunny in this part of the world. There's never snow here. Well, maybe, probably not. What is this, Wist? What is this weird concoction? Is that just storage for your peat? Or no, it's like a little bonfire spot. I can't get out of here. Alright, it's good. It's good. Oh, what is this? Leather flap door. Oh, I love the look of it when it's open like that. It's a fire pit. 110 has frogs. Yeah, lives in TL the goat. Let's see, I've been using the same translocator mod, but didn't know you could link multiples, and it picks a random. Yeah, it actually says it on the mod page. I believe it used to when I first installed this mod. Yeah, it explains that if you link, I assume 3 or more, too. Even if you did like 4 or 5, it would just be random. It's a great mod. I love it. But it's not meant to be used that way, Wist. Go get yourself some more translocators. No, actually, when we get back to my cellar, I'm going to show you guys in the last multiplayer stream, we tried a little science experiment. Oh my god, Wist. You got an ew. You got an ew in your shop now. I can't do a thing about it. I can't do a thing about it, Wist. I'm so sorry. Hey, Saturn's here, buddy. What's up, my friend? Did you take a look around? What'd you think of that copper flooring? Reading comprehension fail on my part. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Listen. Half the time I don't even read mod pages. I'm just like, oh, that sounds like a cool mod. I'll install it. I left a ghost at Wist's place. Yeah, that unfortunately does happen occasionally, but it'll go away. All right, back on to the elk. That copper floor is so much flex, I know. She achieved that through chiseling, I believe. I've not done that kind of thing myself, but really, really nice. Look at that sunset. Or what is it? Sunrise. Yeah, beautiful. So there's our next destination right there. The windmill. Let's go. We're headed over there, Saturn. Leave him in my dust. Hold on. Going to third person. There he is. He's coming. This building right behind me is her barn for her elk. My public translocator was going to be named Wist Roulette. Oh, you think if you name it a clever and quirky title, that makes it better, huh? Nope, I'm about to shut it down. I'm going to confiscate your translocators, but I'm going to wait until you're down south, and then you'll have to walk back. Thousands of blocks. No, I'm kidding, Wist. I wouldn't do that to you. All right, so notice what I was saying earlier about how janky this elk goes upstairs. It really disrupts the flow of the mount. I hate it. Bup, 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 bup. Oh, chickens. All right, so here is the location of the old stables, but these really suck, so I got rid of those. We're going to turn those into more post office. Yeah, we got chickens in the post office, Saturn. I see you've got a spear in your hand, buddy. Are you about to go on a chicken chasing spree? Yeah, but this is the mail room, our little post office. People can leave requests. I would say the most popular mailbox by far is Nitro, the blacksmith. This poor man has his box is constantly filled with stuff. But, yeah, he's got a book. Of course, I've shown this off before. We leave each other little notes or requests and stuff. It's really fun. It's a good way of doing it. There's a bear outside. Yeah, is it the one in this? Yeah, so this... Is this the one you're talking about, Saturn? This bear right here, believe it or not, is a jerk. This was the site of where I got my sheep from. You know, the sheep that are in my base or in my restaurant? I'll show you right now. We're headed over there. Careful, buddy. He'll get you. What? Oh. That was me getting attacked, not you. Yeah. So he spawned inside of there because I made the classic blunder. I did not replace the ground with like packed dirt or rammed earth or something. And bears will spawn in that. As you know, you've told me that, I think. Yeah, so where's my elk mount? There he is. Lazy elk. I should have left this guy back at the stables, but that's okay. I'll drop him off somewhere. He'll go play in the lake. All right. So over here, I think the pottery barn might be kind of new. We've got our steel furnaces, our charcoal kiln. And I recently built this just for storage for our pottery. We've got our coke oven over here. Here's the beehive kiln. It's got animals in it. Oh my god, a duck. There's a duck down there. I know that bear is a jerk. It killed my original seed, my original sheep. Murdered them. Wait, bears are the reason I turned keep inventory on. I feel you, my friend. I feel you. All right. And, of course, the windmill. We've seen it before. Matt's is back, everybody. He was gone. He works like 3 weeks at a time or whatever. So he's back now. And he's been working on his little garden area. Looks pretty good, Matt's, wherever you're at, my friend. Probably asleep. All right. This is it. Spawn. This is the site of Aram's home. He is our bag maker. That's where all new people are welcome to pick up bags. All right, here's my agricultural area. Let's see, I don't see any pumpkins. No, okay, no pumpkins yet. Drop the elk right here. Let's look at my cabbages. 9 of 12. All right. Oh, and somebody... Was this you? I don't know who did this. Somebody dropped me one single pineapple seed in my donation box. I've never grown pineapple before. It was you. Okay, okay. It's at 2 of 16, and we're on August 7th. Of course, we have 30-day months, but we'll just see. We'll just see if we can actually get that thing to grow. I mean, at the very least, I'll just get the seed back and maybe take it down south, whenever I build my base down there. But, hey, I got a globe, too. Before we go into the kitchen, let's pay a quick visit to the newest edition. I've got a neighbor. That's right. Look at this. Reads and Remedies. Alchemy Transmutation Services by our very own Jeff of Steel. Jeff, are you down there, buddy? I don't think he's below. I don't see his nameplate. He was online just earlier. Yeah, he's probably out and about doing stuff. But Jeff is our alchemist, one of the alchemists on the server. And he's constructed this. Looks like he got himself some more of the wallpaper, which is awesome. Oh, he went crazy with the herb racks. I love it. Yeah, this place is really colorful and cool. I'm going to give him a little message. Great. Yeah, it is really nice. Wist, did you help him make this glass? I've never made colored glass yet in this game. I don't know why. I've never done it. I don't even know how to do it. But it's looking good. Oh, now here's one thing I love Jeff. I love his place, but I don't understand why he's built a sailboat. This lake, it's totally landlocked. It's his first sailboat. I asked him. He said maybe he'll try it somewhere else. He can build it right here where the land has been completely severed, as if by a kaiju. No, I buy all my colored glass from traders except green, because green is super easy. Yeah, you can make olivine, or green with olivine. Yeah, it should be more clear. I've definitely made colored glass, but it was always green. But, alright, let's pop inside. We got a few chores to do. There's Saturn, come on in, buddy. So there's the kitchen. We'll get fairly acquainted with that shortly. But let's step back into the cellar room. Alright, I've got ice. Ice is still good. It's not melted. We got plenty of food. Help yourself, buddy. Most of these pies should have cheese in them. Yeah, I've added a lot. We've even got booze up here. If you need to get some unlearn points for your XSkills, you can drink alcohol to forget your abilities. Yeah, and you'll gain unlearn points. See how many I have? Listen, I don't have a problem, okay? I just like to drink. It's just fun. Recreational lake sailboat. I don't see anything wrong with it. It would be kind of funny to see the... And the problem is I've already built like this boardwalk across it. I'll just have to deconstruct it and raise it up, though, so that the ship can go underneath it. Oh, so silly, so silly. But let me just show this to anybody who may be new or hasn't been around. But the hub that we just came from, where Saturn came from, can be accessed immediately and instantly from my food cellar. So, boom, here we are right back where we were. And we're coming back, Saturn. So if anybody, of course, lives real far away, they can still get to the food as quickly as they need to. And just a few steps through those translocators. The lag monster's here. What's up, buddy? Multiplayer time. You know it. You know it. Yes, thanks for coming by the stream, Lag. Appreciate you, bud. Unfortunately, Lag's not online, but he is another one of our members and community members. Head on in there, Saturn. Yeah, so these are the goats, these are the sheep that bear killed. These are the offspring of the sheep that the bear killed, I should say. Oh, there's a drifter in here. How the hell did that happen? Oh, you know what? Oh, I left this hole in the roof. I forgot. Let me kill it before it hurts my sheep. Come on in, buddy. Yeah, I was working on a new windmill setup, and I forgot to put this back, the roof back. Yeah, that's okay. Drifters are getting in. But you can pet the sheep. Yeah, so I've got Generation 10 here, and if you just walk up to them with nothing in your hands and right-click, you got to get real close. Aw, look, we just pet the sheep. Yeah, it is drifty in here, a little bit drifty. Oh, yeah, just petting the sheep. Let's go into third person while we pet. That's right. Look, the little ones, the little lambs would like to be petted too. See how they don't run away from us, though? Generation 11. Fully tamed, people. All right. Let's do a little bit of milking. Like I said, we got some chores to get to before we hop into the kitchen. So I'm going to milk the 2 mothers. That's right. And I am selling these animals too. If anybody wants a pair of sheep back at their base, I'm willing to catch them. They only survive for 24 hours in the basket, so you have to make sure you've got a little barn or a stable set up for them. But I'm willing to sell them. You know, we'll negotiate a price. But yeah, all right. So I've got some milk on me, Saturn. Make sure you close. Oh, you won't be able to close it. That door's locked. There you go. I'm going to do some cheese making. Come on in, buddy. You want to see me make some cheese? Have you ever seen the cheese making? You've probably seen me do it in my single player worlds, huh, Saturn? We may have to talk about some sheep. Yeah, lag for sure, buddy. Also chickens, too. Before we do the cheese, let's just look at the chickens. Oh, yes. I hope somebody buys some chickens off me. Come on in, Saturn. There's so many. Don't be afraid. That's okay if they get out. That's okay. They'll come back in. Watch this. As soon as I start feeding them, I know. Look at them going out there. There's nothing out there. What are you doing? Watch this. Watch what happens when I drop some seed into this trough. Come here, little chickens. Hey, wake up, dummies. Okay, now they're not doing what I want them to do. I'll take your eggs. Okay, there they go. Took them a moment for them to tick over and realize that there's food in here. See, they come in like, I don't know, the Pied Piper. Come in here, rooster. Let me help your small chicken brain. Get in. Go. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Get you around that corner. That's the hard part of any rooster's day. Yeah, but you're still in Gen 1 because my own used first baby was male. I know. It really is a game of luck, you know. Sorry, Saturn, I got to close that door now. All right, there they are. They're freaking out. There's so many of them. They're like glitching into each other. So let's leave these chickens alone. Yeah, my chickens, they're for sale too. Yeah, obviously. I got way more than I need there. Although I have been messing with the eggs more and recipes. In fact, in today's little cooking part of the stream, we're going to be using eggs too. So, chicken apocalypse, baby. Anybody ever played Dwarf Fortress? There's a common feat, or there's a common event. It's not a really event, but there's a common happening where you have like cat explosions or dog or chicken explosions, meaning they just start to breathe at an exponential rate, essentially. It's funny. It's funny. And it's real. Animal explosions are real. All right, so we're going to put a couple of pickled onions into that barrel of milk, and it will turn to curdled milk. Now over here, we've got cottage cheese. So this is one stage away from the actual cheese wheel. Hey, what's going on, Carrie? Also known as Alligator Lizard 01. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Boom. We're over here on our multiplayer server, just having some fun. Put the cheese on the shelf. And grab this. One more. You want to twist this one up, Saturn? Get you a stick there, buddy. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming by the stream today. Just doing a little multiplayer fun. We'll probably do some cooking shortly and maybe tour around some of the other bases and stuff. Now, here, you got to have some salt next. For some reason, it won't let me do it, but sprinkle a little bit of salt on that cheese wheel that you probably see there. I still show the full curd bundle, but awesome. Are you able to pick it up? Is it letting you? Once you get the cheese wheel in your inventory, you can drop it right on that little shelf there. Let's see, do we have anything else? Oh, I made apple cider, that's right. I don't want to turn that into vinegar. I'm missing Vintage Story and playing RimWorld, trying to finish my run before the DLC comes out. Oh, I'm with you. Thank you, Saturn, for helping out there, buddy. It is satisfying, too. Yeah, but I'm really pumped about RimWorld. You better believe I'm going to be buying that DLC on the day it releases. And I will be starting a brand new series. Probably many. I've taken some time off from RimWorld, but it was mainly just because I didn't love Anomaly that much. But not to worry, not to worry. So, not much else to see back here except the chickens, and this room is where I make my leather. There's also concrete back here for those roads that we saw. Yeah. Let's see. I do need goats. You know what actually I'm thinking about next? Hares. I'm going to do rabbits next. For no particular reason whatsoever. Just because it would be fun, I think, to have a little rabbit display. Maybe this room will be for rabbits. You know, I'll put some glass walls here. Yeah, just for fun. That's another animal that I've tried to domesticate in the past, but I never got it successfully to Generation 10, so I'd like to try it. And check it out, Saturn. I've got a little rabbit trap already. Let's see if there's anything in it. So over here is my pumpkin patch. Yeah, this is where my pumpkins grow. And if we look down here, I've got a bit of a moat, a dry trench. And this is where the rabbits always end up. This is for rabbits, because they'll come in here and eat my stuff. But no, none of them in there yet. I'm thinking next time I see some rabbits, I'm going to set up some of those little basket traps and see if I can catch a breeding pair. Move them back into the back there. But again, you know, just for fun. We don't need the meat, I'll tell you that much. All we have to do is kill one stupid elephant, and the colony is fed for like a week. All right. Let's see. Oh, you know what? There is another place I wanted to show off. You want to go up to Little Blue's place with me, Saturn? Let's see. I don't think he's online right now. Oh, yeah. Little Blue is online. I'm not sure if they're at their base, but let's grab a couple of pies for the road. Oh, I really need to close up some holes. I'm hearing drifters and stuff in here, and they're inside the walls. Oh, let me show this off too. I was really struggling with my windmill setup for these mixing bowls, and I had just like 2 little dinky windmills. But this morning I spent like 3 hours up on top of the mountain. God damn it, what am I stuck on? Right up there at the top of the mountain, we now have another set of windmills. Boom. There it is. So that is actually above maximum height. Well, above maximum bonus for the windmills, I should say. It's at like 186, but just because it was at the top of that mountain up there. But that literally has an axle, 2 axles going all the way down, down, into my kitchen, and then boom, connected right to the mixing bowls we just saw. All right, buddy. It's a bit of a road trip, but it's not too far. I'll leave my elk behind so we can go on foot together. Did you get enough food? You got enough food with you? I brought a raw chicken egg. You can have that. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give you some real food. Yeah, it's not that far. It's if you want to look on your map, there's a Little Blue house just north of us. It's called Little Blue's Hut. And that's where we're headed. It's really not far at all. Oh, this is Barry's place, also known as Helminia. Yes. Quite the talented artist, no doubt about it. In fact, if you're watching this VOD on YouTube, she's actually the person who designed the thumbnail, too, for this stream. I love her place. I even went around it with some granite cobblestone, so there's no fire, so I don't want it to get caught on fire. I know. Really, really talented. Drifters behaving like roaches. I know, it's super annoying. I really, I got lazy and I was like, I'll just leave a big gap back here, but I need to backfill it with dirt, 100%. Because it's super annoying to be, cooking, and then I have to listen to the mixing bowls that are constantly making noise, plus the drifters are moaning in the back of my walls. It's like some bad horror movie or something. Oh, look at this. I just saw something in here. What's in here, Saturn? There's a bear in there, Saturn. What are we going to do? Look, there's a wolf and a bear. Oh, my gosh. Should we put him out of its misery? How do they not get out of there? Hello, dummies. I'll take the fat. We'll take the meat, too. Bushmeat, of course, doesn't have the same satiety that good old-fashioned red meat does, but you want the skins or anything, Saturn? Or the bones? You can have the meat, too, if you want it. I don't really need it. You want the meat? Here, take a chicken egg, too, buddy. There you go. You're welcome. All right, let's move. Put this away. All right. Eat a little bit of food. Let's see. I'm not... Yeah, Little Blues is dead ahead. I'm not noticing their nameplate, though. Typically at this distance, I would see their name pop up, but... Ah, well, we'll just kind of poke around a little bit. I did get their permission before the stream to check it out, so we'll pop in. And actually, if we look on the map, oh yeah, we can start to see that he is really terraforming this gravel biome here. I love it. Okay. We've got some sort of weird bird here. I can hear it. I can hear something. The weirdness is coming out. Oh, here it is. Looks like a pretty sick little ranch, doesn't it? Hey, Little Blue is here. What's up, Blue? Didn't see the nameplate. Oh, yeah. This is good. Look at that mask. Hey. Showing it off. Showing off the place here, my friend. Looks like we've got some chiseling work going on over here. This is very nice. Oh, yeah. Interesting. I like that entrance. Yeah, I'm not a fan of gates, like the fence gates. I hate them. I always like to incorporate doors into my fences like that, and they've done a really good job doing that. This is nice. Cool place. I gotta say, the gravel adds a nice touch to this area. I like it. Let's go up to the... Wow, these stairs are impressive. Blue has said before, Sloppy Syrup, what's up? Thanks for the bits, my friend. Blue has said before that they're going to be working on a new build. They're in the process of making a castle up here. So we're looking at a whole bunch of stone work. Oh, yeah. I think they just started to discover the stone quarry mod, too, which is a really fantastic mod for that. Yeah, I love that the build is incorporated into the terrain. Yeah, those are often my favorite kind of builds too. I do like that. And again, the gravel adds a nice kind of flooring that you don't even have to like replace, you know. You just use this as floor. In fact, I've used gravel in some of my blacksmith builds. Oh, look at this, terraforming the desert, so to speak. Oh, look how brilliant white these lupines are. So nice. It's a flower garden, people. So we do have a mod called Wild Harvesting, which allows us to cultivate flowers. I think berry bushes. Yeah, we got berry bushes. You can get like seeds from them and stuff. And also mushrooms too. So it goes really well with the in fact, it's required for the alchemy mod. Look at this. Oh, man. Dang. See, this is how you beat the raccoons or the rabbits. People are always like, you need to be fencing everything in. I say, let the rabbits and raccoons have their fill. You know, I just create so many berry bushes and crops that they can't eat it all, and we get left with something behind. That's my approach to it, and I can see Little Blue is taking the same approach, and I love it. Lots for the bunnies, exactly. That's right. That's a strategy in nature, actually. Like when you see maple trees, for instance, that drop like thousands and thousands of those little propeller seeds, you know, it's also the reason why locusts will spawn in such huge quantities. You know, locusts spawn like in prime numbers, like every 13 years or whatever, and they spawn in huge quantities. It's a strategy so that predators will get so overly filled that there will at least be some individuals left to pass on to the next generation. There's a term for it in biology. I can't remember it, though. It's like oversaturation or something. But this place is cool, Blue. Let's go inside. Oh, little place. Oh, we got the herb racks going. Very nice. Now, this is interesting. It's not something you'll see me do a lot, but they've got two different kinds of wood here side by side. We got pine and oak. Oh yeah, oak trees also have a boom for years, 100%. That's what you'll see. Trees are plants in general are a big user of that strategy for sure, for sure. But you see it in insects a lot too. I mean, I guess you could argue maybe to a certain degree mammals or birds even, certain ones, but yeah, definitely more so. Maybe not in birds and mammals. You know, like a bird or duck has like maybe 8 to 12 offspring, but that's not really the same thing, you know. Look at all this resin. So this is not natural, obviously. That would be way too lucky to get 5 resin-bearing trees with multiple spots on them. No, you can actually see it says wild farming there in the tooltip. Yeah, you can score trees with your knife. I've never done it, but I won't bother with it. All right, thanks for the show, Little Blue. I love it. We got to get your road connected up here, though. They've just been kind of working on this little pathway. That's it. So many acorns, they count on squirrels forgetting about their stashes. 100%. And it works, too, right? I know Blue has a different handle on Twitch, but I don't know. I can't remember who it is. What's the name? Oh, well. Thanks for coming by the stream, people. Appreciate you guys. It's a little bit of a double stream today. Experiments. That's you, Blue. Okay, I got to burn that into my mind. I like your name, your handle on Twitch. It's a cool name. Experiments. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're in the stream, buddy. Thanks for coming by. All right. Saturn's still with us. Whoa. Almost fall in the wolf pit. Oh, speaking of wolf pits, there is a real wolf pit at the colony. Let's go around this side of the lake. We can visit the NPC trader. See how their little house is treating them. Hello. Those birds make some weird noises, I'll tell you what. Alright. Here's some of our little fruit orchard. This is probably I get all the bunnies started for you. Oh, sweet. Are you capturing some bunnies over there for me? Thank you, Saturn. My name is Ryan, too. It's the Ryan the name. I was kind of wondering about that. Experiments. Okay. I love it. Well, welcome. You have a great name. You have a great name, my friend. Yeah. So there was actually oh, there's still apples on here. That's weird. That doesn't show. It shows that they're fruiting, but I can't get them. Now, there was a fire in this region, and oh, what are you doing? It burnt down a bunch of our orchard trees and berry bushes that were over here, but it also burnt down the trader's hut. Oh, I thought that was another wolf. Yeah, the trader's hut was right here, and I woke up one day, and this is what it looked like. So, oh, you marked the bunny pen. Thank you, Saturn. Maybe we'll go grab some traps and go back over there for sure. Whoops, it sounds like the name of a metal band. You know, there's actually a metal band from Australia called Wolf Mother, which I really like. Wolf Mother's a really good band. Check them out, guys. Their album by the title, I think it's the self-titled. Yeah, it's really good. But I think I could go into creative mode and get rid of this. Of course, you can't delete the trader stuff, right? And I had to build around it pretty extensively. Like, this is literally as close as I could get the walls, you know. But nice house for the poor trader. I know. I made him a little hobbit hole. I really need to cut these trees down. Some of these are obscuring the look of the hobbit hole. Let's cut down some oak trees. I need the wood anyway. I'm planning on expanding the post offices. We're almost full to maximum on post offices, folks. There's also several fruit trees that didn't quite make it. There we go. That's the chimney for the trader. Yeah, look at this. More dead fruit trees over here. Ah, well. What can you do? We did get a couple of fruit trees. Hello, Saturn. And let's take these down. They're ready to move. Yeah, we'll do that right now, buddy. I know I've got some trap. There's like 9 traps up at the hub, so we'll go grab those in a moment. Nice. All right, just getting all this cleared out. I want these people to be able to see the trader. I spent so long building up a little mud hut for him. God, how many fruit trees did I freaking plant over here? I think I just destroyed one of his bushes. All right. Oh, look, I got 2 oak acorns. We were just talking about them. What was his betrayal? He didn't do anything wrong. His house got caught on fire, so I built him this. It's my version of a hobbit hole. Yeah, I whipped it together pretty quick. I wasn't super worried about details, but I did a little bit of chiseling on the dirt, as you can kind of see, just to give it like a little bit of detail. The blockiness of the dirt is just so ugly, you know. Trader. Yeah, well, like I said, maybe one day I'll go into creative mode and fix them up something on the inside. Makes it look more like an actual house, but why do I care? You know, it looks okay from a distance. That's what matters. All right, we'll go get some traps and check out Saturn's rabbit clutch. Oh, little blue, I forgot to give you the pies I brought. Damn it. I brought 2 pies for you. We'll put one in Jeff's place. Hold on. Jeff, you got a pie in your shop, buddy. All right. Yep, we're going back to the hub, Saturn, so we're headed to the Cellar. Translocator. You know, one thing I've realized, somebody in my last stream too said this, that you don't actually have to close the doors on your cellar for them still to work. And I think that's true. Anybody confirm that? Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to show you my other cellar too. I keep forgetting about that. But real quick. Is it in here? Yeah. Look at this. 9 reed basket traps. All right, we'll just, we'll take 4 of them. That should give us good odds, right? I think. And rabbits take... I think we can catch them with berries, can't we? I know that we can catch them with veggies. Let's go back. Vegetables, okay, we'll grab some from my cellar. And that'll give me a chance to show off my test cellar. So, in my last multiplayer stream, we spent a good portion of that stream building a little experiment. I wanted to see if I could build a cellar on top of a mountain, which is permanently in snow, and this is the mountain here. It's not too far. So take a look at the temperature. We're at 25°C. This is the temperature outside, right here, not inside the room. But we're about to step through this translocator and go to the top of a mountain. You can come through too, Saturn, if you want. There's not much to see here, but so this is a perfect 7x7x7 cube. It's too thick, and we can see up here on top of the mountain, it's 5 degrees centigrade now, or Celsius or whatever. So it's very cold up here, but if we test it, there is some stuff in here somewhere. I'm gonna have to get signs because it's a little confusing when you walk through the translocator. I can never remember where I actually put the crap. Well, I swear to God, there's veggies in here somewhere. What the? Unless somebody raided them, which is fine. Well, we got to test it. We got to take... All right, so here's what we do. I got berries with me. We've got fresh blueberries in our pocket for 6 days. Oops. Let's put them in here. Give it a second to tick over, and we'll check there. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. We'll grab these for the rabbits. Little rabbits. Tick double. All right. So let's look at this. Okay, it's good for 15 days here, okay? Those berries are. Let's grab half that stack. Still for 15 days. Now let's go through to where it's warm. Okay, so we're back in our cellar. Now we'll put these berries into storage, and we'll give it a moment for the game to tick over. And that'll change the... I'll even close the door, even though I just said it doesn't matter. But just for maximum effectiveness. Oh, and by the way, that area we just went through, this place over here, has no door. It's literally just blocks. The only way in and out is this translocator. So, again, it was just a test to see if we could get any extra, life out of our food. And let's check. That's not the right one. 4 days. So it's not. It's the same, unfortunately, because that was 5 days over there. It's obviously gone down a little bit. But, yeah, my experiment was ultimately a failure. It does not add a single even day of extra storage life to the food, setting up a place like that, in permanent cold, unfortunately, but we tested it, and now we know for sure. All right, Saturn, here we go, buddy. It is starting to get nighttime, but that's okay. I'm not scared. We do have medium rift activity. Rabbit hunt. Let's go. Run right past the sailboat. Out. Alright. I love the translocator cellar idea. I also built a long-term cellar up in a cold mountain because that does help in summer at least. I didn't notice any difference right there. We're in the middle of summer and it did not change. But I mean, if it changes in your world, that's good. I'm glad. Does not work here though. Maybe I should try it in a different climate zone altogether. I've been told that it might not be dependent on temperature, but more on the actual region. Like I need to be in a permanently cold region. So I might test that. Jesus Christ, dude. Damn. When did you do this? This is awesome. All right, hold on. We got to do this the proper way. Get in here with them. I might not even need to bait these. You know what? This is a bit of a mistake. Coming up here with a full bag like this. Okay, it's already in there. It's just hard to see it. Alright, Saturn, here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to run home and empty out my bags. Because I'm sure you're aware that if one of these gets caught in the trap, I've got to remove my backpack slot. I guess I could still do it. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. If we get one, we can still do it. Oh no, I can't put that. Never mind, I will have to. Yeah, let's go put some stuff away real quick. Here, Drifter. Ooh, whatever, dude. Punk. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. The temp on my mountain was like -10 or lower. That's kind of far north. The region is probably... Yeah, I'm starting to suspect it's regional. So, hey, that means the experiment is not totally over yet. We've just got to try it in a different region. And the good news is we do have a member here on the server who has built their secondary base like really far to the north. So... it shouldn't be too hard for me to test it in terms of just like getting there. I'll probably have to build a whole new cellar, but maybe this time I'll just dig it out instead of actually building it out of whole blocks. That was kind of laborious. Alright, let's see. I've got a bunch of bullcrap on my person. Alright, let's start dropping off some stuff here. Put the meat and the fat away. I'm going to take those acorns and probably plant them. So we'll put those away. Got my roadblocks here. Get rid of that. Alright. Keep the wood for now. Let's put these furs in there. Good. Okay. And that's better. That's better. Where did I get this bucket? Oh, that's got concrete in it. Okay, I know where that goes. Sorry, Saturn. I'm running back and forth right now. Just trying to get a clear inventory. That's much better, except I've still got stairs on me. God, look at those chickens. They're all asleep now. Acting all innocent. Trying to pretend they didn't just make a break for it and trying to escape their prison cell. Hold on. That away. Saturn, I've got one of your spears in my inventory. Okay. That's fine. Alright, my friends. Yeah, you want your spear back, buddy? Let me throw it at you. Here, it's in the kitchen. Let me put this wood away. Oh, yeah, that's much, much better now. Let's put those away, too. Let's plant those. All right, and I got a little wood. That's good. Yeah, yeah. So, of course, if you're unaware, if you're out there watching, wondering why I'm trying to clear my inventory, it's because those cage traps, once they get filled, they're kind of like bee skeps. You have to put them in your backpack slots. You can't put a filled cage trap in your inventory straight up. All right. Boom. Yeah, but if my bag is empty, like this one, then I can just put it right in my inventory like that. And I can put the bunny right there. Same with 2. So that way I don't have to worry so much about leaving my bags and stuff. Just better for me because I know I will probably leave it. All right, buddy. Let's go see if any of them got caught up in those traps. It's definitely possible. It doesn't necessarily take a long time. And of course, it's way better for us to check them sooner rather than later because they only live for 24 hours after they get caught. Eating the last of my spelt bread here. Let's go, people. It's delicious, nutritious, crunchy, a little bit stale. Oh, yeah, and again, we're doing a little bunny trap here. Do we get lucky? Oh, yeah, all 4 of them. No way, okay. Saturn's got 1. Now we just got to hope we didn't catch... Oh, he's got 2. Okay, perfect. Now we got to hope we didn't catch, like, 2 females or all 4 males or something. All right, we'll do this. Let's control... Bam. All right, buddy. Let's do this. Get back to my place. I'll show you where I guess we'll put them. I'm going to need some fencing, too. I have to go grab some fence from the hub, but that's not a big deal. For now, the rabbits are so scared of me. They're predictable. You know, I can just run into the room and they'll be afraid. You okay, buddy? You left a block for the wolves and bears. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Did you knock it down? Thank you, Saturn. Appreciate you. I wasn't even thinking about that. Good call. Good call. Those bears are jerks. Okay, yeah, and that's one thing I've realized, too, because I had a ram disappear on me. You got to keep your original breeding stock, you know, in case something happens to your domesticated group. You might have to start all over again. And it's good not to have to go out there and, like, chase around new, you know, animals. But, all right, we're going to do it. We're going to get a hare farm going. Saturn, you'll be the first one to get a domesticated bunny. You can take it and keep it as a pet. Thanks for your help today, my friend. All right, let's see. What? What happened to the one? Why did one of them end up in my hotbar? And it's empty. Damn it, I only have 1 on me, Saturn. I screwed it up somehow. Alright, we'll put them in here. Come on in. I'm not sure what I did. You have 2... Oh, I don't know what I have. Contains a frightened light gray male. Let's go, buddy. We did it. Alright, despite my screw up here, we've done it. Look at him. Little bunny. Yeah, we got to close the door. And I'm going to get some... Yeah, that's empty now. I'm going to get... that's dirt blocks. I'm going to get some fencing and do my little airlock system here. I have to get a lock on the door. And, of course, I'll want to replace the front with glass so that we can see them. But, yeah, that's awesome. Gives me a little project to work on now. And, again, it's just for fun. We don't need the meat or anything. I think the trap was sprung without catching anything. It happens. Oh, is that what it was, Wist? So there was never a bunny in it in the first place. Understood. Understood. All right. Yep. Cursed Wist is the master of domesticating animals. Anyone who can domesticate, or at least start the domestication process for dinosaurs and elephants, top of the charts. Top of the charts. All right. So... let's do a little bit of cooking, guys. We've gone around and had a nice tour. We've actually caught some rabbits thanks to Saturn's help. If the trap isn't wiggling, it's probably empty. That's right. Oh no, one of my pies went bad. Yeah, that's, oops. That's unfortunate. How the hell did that even happen? Maybe it was just a really old pie. Yeah, so I'd like to whip together some salad. Now, in order to do that, I know I'm going to need salad dressing, so that's going to be the first phase we go with. I'm just doing some cooking now, Saturn, but you're welcome to hang out here if you want, my friend. Of course, feel free to take all the food you can carry. But, alright, so for salad dressing, we're going to need egg whites, vinegar, and oil. And I don't have any vinegar out here, so let's go grab a bucket of vinegar and bring it down to the kitchen. Because I know I've got some made. I've been working on a bunch of it. We should have a full barrel. Here we go. Yeah. We're going to use the wonderful carry-on mod. Perfect for things like this. Otherwise, it would be such a pain. I'd have to make a bunch of buckets and literally, like, just pour it from one barrel into another. But here we are. Look at this. I can even jump up and down with it in my hands. Don't spill a drop. We'll put it right here. I don't love that, but I need to find a better spot for my cauldron. Oh well. Alright, so now let's go grab some eggs. Yeah, we're going to need specifically egg whites. It is a lot of vinegar. I've got more too, buddy. I've been anticipating making a whole bunch of salad. And yeah, 36 liters of vinegar. I did whip up a bunch of pickled eggs too. So that used quite a bit of my vinegar as well. Yep. Yeah, it probably stinks to high heaven in that room, I'll tell you that. You know, in real life, I despise the smell of vinegar. I hate it. Alright, what were we doing? Oh, getting eggs. Come here, little chickens. Time for me to raid your nest boxes. Bloop, bloop. This is good, though, because we're getting animal husbandry experience for this. Let's see where we at. So we're at 95.46. God, this is such a hard skill to level up. But it's a cool one. There's some really interesting and good traits in this tree here. But you can see picking eggs probably doesn't give us much. Come here, you. Got to kick them off their nest boxes sometimes. They're blocking it. Alright, we'll just take all the eggs. Obviously, I'm not hurting for chickens here, so... yeah, there we go. That's a good start. Yep. It's actually good to have a whole mess of chickens like that, because then if I want to do a big old batch of cooking, I don't have to worry about, you know, waiting for them to reproduce and make a bunch of eggs. I basically always have a crap ton of eggs on me. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so I've never made this before, but I reckon we'll probably want a barrel. We'll just use a bucket for storage. So let's grab a couple of empty ones. Are these truly empty? Yes. Alright. So we're going to line up a couple of buckets here. Saturn, we're trying to cook... we're going to start by making salad dressing, and then I eventually want to make salad. This was a recommendation from a commenter. See, here's the salad dressing. We're going to be going for the most elaborate. So we're going to use vinegar, egg whites, oil, doesn't have to be olive oil, honey, which I do have, and salt. So we're going to be using all of these ingredients in the mixing bowls right behind me here. But first, let's crack some eggs. So we just want a partial crack. We're going with control to partially crack. And that's going to give us egg whites in the bucket. And then I have the egg yolk still remaining in my hotbar. You can see it building up. We're just going to do all these. I don't know how much I'll need, but we'll make a lot of it. Okay, so this stuff's only good for 12 days, and I don't really have plans for this. The partial egg here, I don't know what we'll do with that. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to Andy, have him feed it to his pigs or something. But, alright, so there's the first stage. Let's grab this bucket, and we will use the flax oil that Wist gave to me. So we'll put that down. Over here, we wanted the vinegar. Beautiful. Put that down now. Let's grab some more buckets. I've got plenty of buckets, as you can see. All right. And I like to work with one at a time. Now the honey. All right, perfect. So we've got beautiful selection of colors and different stuff. Bards Forever says, if only I could separate that many egg yolks without breaking any in real life. I know, we're getting any of the shells in there, you know. I've got salt. Okay, cool. Saturn, still watching. What's up, buddy? All right, so let's see if we can do this. Oh, crap. Hold on, I've still got honey in here from making fruit bread. So we're going to get that honey. Start with that. Fill our bucket back up. There we go. All right, so let's call up. Hold on. I like to have a hot bar pretty empty when I start cooking like this. All right, so now let's call up the recipe for the salad again. Very good. Okay, like I said, we're going most elaborate. It's only using 1/10, but we're going to try a full liter at a time and see if we can kind of do it in bulk. Whoops, not the whole bucket. No. All right, so we need to do control. Next is the egg whites. Beautiful. This is what we have the least of, but we can get more eggs if we need it. And next we have the oil. Yep, look, it says we'll make salad dressing. It's already working. And then we do bada boom. I think we can put up to 10. Yeah, we'll just fill that up with salt. What does it look like? It's just going to look like a splatter of liquid there. Chili peppers? There's no peppers in the game, are there? No, there are peppers. I've never seen them, though, but there is a recipe for stuffed peppers. I don't think they're chilies, though. They're sweet peppers. But there it is. Look, we've got it. Oh, it didn't even make like a full... It's hard for me to read those numbers. 0.72. Okay. So now we'll need just an empty bucket to collect it. Look at that. Oh, we're collecting delicious. It's good for 1.1 years. Has 0 saturation, but typically what happens with these individual ingredients like this, they won't show necessarily a whole lot or any saturation, but then they, like the finished meal will be bolstered with more saturation, or satiety, I should say. All right, so that's working. But the next question is, what the hell do we put this on, right? You don't just make salad dressing and then drink it. You put it on like grass or lettuce and then other stuff. And I don't know how to do that. So let's go. See, the problem is if I look up salad... You don't drink salad dressing. Listen, maybe I take a little swig of it before I put the bottle away in the fridge, but we don't tell anybody that, okay? People would think I was a weirdo if I did that. Not that I do it, but all right. So it must be nested under one of these cooking options here. I expect it's not liquids. I don't know what I don't know if I've ever looked through this. No, this is more just about compatibility with the other mods. It's fish sauce. It's interesting. We'll scroll through it. Herbal bread. Oh, that's cool. I might have to make some of that. You can use food oil and lard in braziers. I don't think we have that mod. Wild bird eggs can be used in place of chicken eggs. That's cool. Huh. All right, Saturn. Thanks for hanging out with me, buddy. And thanks for your help with the rabbits. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, it's always fun having people with me on the multiplayer stream. See you later, buddy. But, all right. It has been a pleasure. All right, let's go back to our little thing here. So the good news is these are all right here. I don't have to search for salad every time. Let's look through this. And eventually what I'd like to do is get this process pretty much mastered, so then I can make a little tutorial video showing out their salad dressing. And meals are expanded foods, 30 protein, fruit satiety, need equal portion of egg white. Yeah, this is what we just did. Huh. But how do you make the salad? What is Soulstorm Brew? I don't know. I'm getting distracted there. All right. Well, that doesn't have it. Let's look at meals. Now, this is a part of the guide I have looked through before, but I never... Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Place a cooking pot in the mixing bowl's lower left slot to get ready. Okay. I've done that before. Mix together 2 portions of chopped vegetables or soybeans. You can add more veggies. Okay. Pickled eggs. We're going to get some pickled eggs. Cooked sausage, cooked meat, fried meat, yada yada. Fruit. Lots of stuff. We can add vinegar, cottage cheese. Okay, so, wow. All right, it's pretty loose. Yeah, it just gives us a whole bunch of stuff and tells us to put a cooking pot in the mixing bowl. All right, we'll do that first. Let's grab these here. All right. It's going to be interesting. Now, are we still mixing away over here? Okay. Might have more than a full bucket's worth. Okay. That's a good amount. 7.2 liters. I'm going to set the rest of these back down. This is going to be some funky salad dressing with honey and flax oil. Some weirdness going on here. All right, put these down. What's in this one? Vinegar. I'll probably end up making more of this, just depending on what the salad turns out like. But let's see if we can get to the next stage here. This will be cool. All right, so down here is kind of my little storage. All right, I don't have any veggies there. Let's go grab some stuff. Now, I did say we can put fruit, which is great. I've got quite a bit of fruit stored up, but to be honest, these apples and pears are kind of going to be for the winter, you know, once all the berry bushes have dried up. So what we're going to do, we'll grab our cabbage. Cabbage is the superfood. I'm fairly certain, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure cabbage has the highest satiety, 300 of any vegetable. So how is cabbage harvest? You could use a couple seeds to start. Oh, I don't know if cast iron is in chat. Mine's at 9 of 12. There we go. Yeah, I've definitely... This is like my 3rd cabbage harvest this season, so I can definitely share some seeds from... Yeah, this one, they're just not quite ready yet. If I were to harvest them now, probably the only thing I'd get was seeds. So we'll give it a little bit of time. Yeah, I don't have any cabbage seeds sitting around yet. But, alright, so let's go grab some pickled eggs. I got distracted. Yeah, I've definitely got some eggs. Where did I put those? I swear I need to start making signs for this stuff. Alright, we'll just grab them all. That's a lot of eggs, people. It's a lot of eggs. I went kind of overboard, you might imagine, but we got a lot of chickens. Alright, and yeah, instead of apples and pears, we're going to go out and pick some berries. Whoop, don't open that door. Wrong room. We got milk. Dang, I was hoping maybe I'd have some cottage cheese, but... Did it say we could put cheese in the salad? I'll just grab it if we can. What the? Oh my god. I gotta get a hole or something in that hole. Hey, Wist is here. Hi, Wist. Welcome. Hope you had a good day today. Alright, so we'll go ahead and place our cheese wheels down real quick. Get those ready. going to be amazing, guys. I've never made a salad. Oh, you know what else? Crap. I need cooked meat, too. I don't know if we can add all of this stuff, but I want to try. You know, this is about experimenting right now. Poop. What did I do with all my sausage? I wonder if soybeans count as protein or as a grain. I swear there's sausage somewhere. Oh, there it is. Last one I freaking look in. Alright, now it says it's cured. Actually, don't think we can use this. It said it needed to be cooked. Not sure what all that was, but got a lot of rot. Well, here's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll go get some fresh meat real quick. News at 5. Caster now has canal that goes from one seat to the other. However, nothing can sail through it yet. Updated 10. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think we can cook these. No, it says the oven is full. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not sure 100% what to do with cured sausage. We might just have to eat it a plain. Alright, so we're going to grab a few berries. You can see I've got an extensive amount. This will be the fruit. Just need about a stack of these and we'll be good. But in terms of hunting, we don't have to go very far. Alright, that's good enough. Let me show you. So I've found a beautiful little hunting ground not far. Alright, let me find my ladders. There's my windmill. Okay, just at the top of this mountain, or large hill, whatever you want to call it, is goat heaven up here. We won't spend a lot of time doing this. Oh, yep, there's a sheep. Don't. There's a few hits. We'll just need, you know, half stack or so. We'll see, we'll see. 6. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, there's always tons of sheep and goats up here. And of course, where there's sheep and goats, there's predators. There's another one. I mean, I've been up here. Oh, there's a polar bear. You see that polar bear? Oh, you bitch. Got away from me. See the polar bear? Right there. Look, it's chasing the rams. Oh, it killed a ram. There's 2 of them. I'll eat this. Okay, we're going to take on these bears. Let's go, people. Attack. Look how big he is. Good night, sweet prince. Alright, let's get this one. That actually did take a bit of my health there, didn't it? Yikes. Just finished in real life chores. Gotta hop off now, but it's been fun. Right on, Bard. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, I wish we could do something with this hide. Yeah. It's just going to turn out to be a normal pelt, though, I think. Yeah, that is one thing I miss about the primitive survival mod, is being able to, like, make bear pelts and stuff. It's really cool. Well, we ended up with bush meat. I really don't want bush meat. What the hell? What was that? Okay. Looks like he already got into a bit of a fight with that bear. Not too bad. Alright, we got 14. Don't think I'm going to tangle with that one. Just don't want to die. That would be pretty humiliating. Alright, maybe one more kill should be good. Also, if you're wondering why the fences are up here like that, those are in case there's goats up here. Because, of course, the goats will run away from us, unlike the sheep. And so if I run a goat like into this corner, I could just run right up and kill it. Super easy. Oh, there's one. All right, let's take him out. Come on, you. Don't you run away from me. Lay down. All right, let's get back to the kitchen. Hey, look at that. Did that one literally just spawn right in front of me? I just looked up and there it was. All right. Come on, give me another spawn like that, please. No. I'm going to take the bones. I get into a bad habit sometimes of leaving bones behind, but to be quite honest, they're way too valuable. They have a lot of uses, especially with all our mods. Hey, copper. Alright, back to the kitchen. See, that's super quick. This is a great little hunting spot. There's definitely going to be more game. And I've actually seen elephants, too, just on the other side of that ridge. Yeah, there's usually woolly mammoths walking around. Now, you down a woolly mammoth, you've got enough meat and fat for, like, weeks. Yeah, it's hard to actually use it all before it spoils. Let's see if we can jump on this log. Oh, shouldn't have done that. I gotta knock that down at some point. Looks stupid up there. Alright, let's go back to the kitchen. Everybody's favorite spot in the whole place. The kitchen. My favorite spot, at least. Alright, we're gonna eat a little bit of blueberry here just to give me some inventory room. Yada yada. Let's go. God, I got a full spot here. This way, that way. Let me get this rot out of here. Nobody wants to keep rot in their backpack where they're trying to cook like fresh, delicious ingredients. It's disgusting. I'm just going to put the eggs in there too. There's got to be a use for those egg whites, but I don't, or those egg yolks, but I don't know what it is. All right, so this is a little bit weird. I've done this before in some of these recipes, but it is kind of odd. But what it tells us to do is put the cooking pot down in this corner. That's what it said, right? Where's meals? Salad. Place your cooking pot in the mixing bowl's lower slot. Then mix together 2 portions of chopped veggies. You can also add more veggies, fried veggies. Oh, that's right. We're going to need to cook. We're going to need to cook a little bit. Cook that meat up. Let's use some of this rot-infused peat. This stuff is absolutely incredible. I'm going to use 1 single brick of this, and it'll probably be enough to cook up all this meat. Where's my torches? Yeah, I've tried to turn the colony on to the wonders of rot-infused peat, but nobody can get behind it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the name, it just turns people off. Doesn't sound like it's especially useful. Rot-infused peat, but let me tell you, this stuff burns so slow. Look at it. You can't even see the little flames going down. Like it's so slow. It does burn at a lower temperature than regular peat, but the time that it lasts makes up for that. Look at this. Still, you can barely see how much that fire part has gone down. That's crazy. It's good stuff. And of course, that is a special recipe strictly from the cook. Yeah, one of my class recipes is to make better fuels, which is the rot-infused peat. I also make a whetstone, which, look, we can probably use it right now. I've got a couple. Yeah, we got some whetstones. So these are pretty simple. It's not as good as the rot-infused peat, and I doubt I could ever sell this in the colony, but essentially it's a repair for your knife. That's it. It doesn't work for anything else, but it will repair the durability on your knife at the expense of like a small overall durability hit. So it like whittles down the metal over time. All right, we got a few pieces. Oh, the salad dressing. Oh, the eggs. Alright, let's grab this. See what we can do, people. This is the time. Just chop the rest of this up real quick. Good. Hey, Nitro's here. Say hello to Nitro, everybody. Alright, let's quit messing around. Let's get real here. Okay, so we put in our chopped stuff. Veggies, 2 portions, it says. Does it really only need 2? Okay. You can add more veggies, fried, boiled eggs. Okay. Fried cooked meat. It's not popping up yet. I don't know. Sausage, meat, fried meat, dehydrated fruits, dry fruit. Wait, oh yeah, I can put regular fruit in there. Okay. Vinegar, cottage cheese. It doesn't say when to put in the salad dressing, so I'll just toss that in. Damn, it's not working. Place a cooking pot, then mix together 2 portions. Oh, wait, I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. It's talking, it means like this. Right? 2 portions like that? Do you think it wants veggies to fill 2 squares? Yeah, I think that's what it's saying. Okay, you can add more veggies, fried veggies, boiled. Let's try some pickled eggs next. It's still not popping up, though. Mixing salads. Yeah, Nitro, what's up, buddy? Trying to. This is my first time ever experimenting with salad. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. So it did pop up the tooltip. Okay. So what we need to do, I think, is get our bowl. And instead of using a whole liter of salad dressing, because that's a hell of a lot of dressing, people. Hold on. All right. Wait a second. You're going too fast. We're not ready. All right. What we need to do is place the bucket on the ground. And now we'll fill up our bowl. Let's get a couple of bowls. This will be easier with 2 bowls. Yeah, this way. Oh, I hit the fire. Let's grab that. Give me that. Look at that. Rotten fused peat. Almost done. It literally cooked all of that red meat. And it's still going, but it's almost dead. Let's grab a little bit of wood. Or peat. That's fine. Put a couple bricks. That's probably not going to be enough to cook it, but it's just bush meat, so I don't really care. Alright, here we go. One more time into the breach, dear friends. Let's see if we can get this salad made once and for all. So, double portion, and it instantly pops up. That's beautiful. Let's toss in some of that. Of course, it resets. Now, how about cheese? Cheese does work. Wow. Let's do that. Put some berries in there. Hold on, let's take that cheese back out. Okay. Okay, now let's try this. Damn it didn't work. Wait, do I put the salad dressing on after? Huh. It says, it doesn't even mention the salad dressing. That's what's weird. You can add more veggies, fried veggies, eggs. Oh, I forgot the eggs too, didn't I? Yeah, we want eggs in there. Delicious. I mean, this is going to be a hell of a meal, even without salad dressing, but let's just try and get it in there. It says you can also add 0.1 liter of fish sauce, soy sauce, food oil, syrup, vinegar, cottage cheese before mixing as a topping. It doesn't even mention salad dressing. What the hell do I do with the salad dressing I just made then? I'm super confused by that, but well, let's try something else then. Alright, we'll put that away. Let's just grab some oil then. Flax oil? Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work instead of this? Okay, I took that out, and now it's cooking. No, that didn't work. Huh. Boy, I'm super confused by that. Wait, maybe it needs to be like this. Hold on a second. Just put that in there. Just to stop the process. We're still experimenting here. See, it's at Maybe it needs to be an even perfect measurement of it. Like this, 1.2. Yeah, there it is. It's got to be perfect. Okay, so it's working. Okay, so I need to grab... I kind of need another bowl. I need 3 bowls. Oh my god, we got it. Yeah, buddy, we did it. I'm anxious to look at that. We'll see what the satiety is on that, but let's get this second one figured out. Alright, that's weird. Normally the liquids don't really behave that way. But again, this is my first time doing salads. So I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Alright, I'll grab that. Yeah, normally you can just throw in like, I don't know. Oh well. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm like, why isn't it working? There it goes. Alright, we'll wait for that to mix. Yippee! We've done it, people. We have achieved salad. I like to think the salad dressing is Italian. Well, we just made it, buddy, and I can tell you what it's made out of. It's got flax oil, vinegar made from fruit that I squoze myself, a little bit of flax oil. Then we also threw in some honey and some salt to preserve it long term. So it is going to be tasty stuff, buddy. I'm so glad you're figuring out this mod and sharing it. Yeah, for sure. And like I said, too, now that we've mastered the process, I'll tentatively say I'm going to make a YouTube tutorial video just for salads and stuff. It'll be a multi-stage. Obviously, we'll have to prepare salad dressing. So, oh, look at this. And I came out with bonus servings. So we put in 12 servings, ingredients for 12, but I got 14 out of it. It does give health. What is that right there? See, it says no nutrition, 0 saturation, right above health. What the hell does that mean? It also shows... Oh, it does show protein. Never mind. Interesting. Well, we're super hungry. You know, the bad thing is, I literally have almost no crock pots right now. I want to go crazy and start making a bunch of this now, but I don't have anywhere to store it. I might have to fire up some more crocks. Get some folks to return some. Delicious. Alright, let's pour. Cool. Alright. Now what I want to do is let's... Alright, empty my bowls out real quick. I will make more, but like I said, I don't really have anywhere to put it, so I'm going to start putting away some of the ingredients. We're going to have to make a hell of a lot more cheese. Or, you know what, it's actually probably best just to use cottage cheese in this recipe. But, alright, let's put this away. There we go. Now, let's head back over here into our cellar. I've already got some crock pots made up. Some of these have stew. Alright, let's grab one that has stew in it. Yeah, that's a red meat nugget. We're going to kind of compare and contrast here in a second. Now, there's also some in here that have pasta. Oops. Is that one? Yeah, okay, so alright, so we've got 3 different meals right here lined up. This one, and these are different qualities. This one's rare. So the stew is only rare, whereas these 2 are epic. So there might be some slight differences because of that, but... okay, so this is the salad. 900 veg, 440 protein, fruit. I still don't understand what no nutrition is. What is that? Is that just a glitch there? Because it doesn't show that in any of the others. So this right here is the pasta. It's definitely got much less saturation on it across the board. It does have a better variety, though, because it's got dairy in it. This is one I did put cottage cheese in. So, you never cook, so you don't need the fancy pizza. I understand, Wist. Yeah, and of course, here's just plain old stew with veggies and fruit in it. So, yeah, no. The salad is definitely the superior meal. And like I said, if I get some cottage cheese in there, 100%, that's going to be very superior. It's definitely superior to this. And it's even superior to the pasta. I'm kind of surprised by just how crappy pasta kind of is. It's a little disappointing, but what are you going to do? What can you do, people? Oops, that's the wrong thing. Alright, yeah, I'm out of crock pots. I've got 2 cooking pots with like 16 servings of salad in them. But what I'm going to do is just store them in here for now. I've also got one here with stew. I'm telling you, I'm running out of crock pots, people. I need more. Bring them home. Bring the crock pots to where they belong. Alright, we'll put these eggs away. Wait, is that raw? Those are all delicious pickled eggs. Yeah, I'm going to need to make a whole bunch of salad because I made way too many pickled eggs, people. Way too many. It's alright, though. It's not a bad thing to have too many versus not enough, right? Alright, put some stuff away. I like to leave myself with a relatively clean inventory, you know? That way when I log in again, I'm not looking at an absolute mess. Alright, looking a little better. This goes in the kitchen. We'll put some of this meat out front. You'd think pasta would be more fulfilling because of all the carbs. Yeah, Knight. And, you know, the process for making pasta is much more elaborate, far more elaborate than making just regular stew. And it's even more elaborate than that salad that we just made. Because first you have to mix the dough for the noodles. Then you have to flatten it. Then you have to cut it. It's a process. And it turns out to be kind of a crappy meal. Funnily enough, or not so funny, however you want to look at it. But let's drop these sausages. Anybody needs some long-term sausages, come grab them. Of course, this is for anybody in the community. The fruit bars have healing properties. In fact, let's eat one. Let's eat a fruit bar. Hey, lovely flowers. Hi, welcome to the stream. That's right, we're doing a little Vintage Story bonus stream today. We're here on our multiplayer server, and you just missed it. We just made some salad. I literally made salad for the first time ever in this game. And it actually turns out to be a hell of a good meal. We're going to be making a lot more of it, too. Yeah, in fact, I plan on doing a little tutorial video for salad specifically. I've got a little series going for the tutorials so far, so I'm having fun making those. Yeah, everybody. Hey, Wist, how's it going? Just looking around. All right, so I got some blueberries. Probably don't want to leave those in my inventory. The berries away. Oh, thank you, Wist. Yeah, I'm going to have to head over to the pottery barn. I don't know where to put these. You know what? Let's go squeeze them. Yeah, I'm going to head over to the pottery barn probably after the stream. Maybe early in the morning tomorrow. I might have to do a bunch of runs of crocks. I'm thinking, too, I'd like to maybe start actually making some of those, the special crocks I can make with temporal gears. Again, that's another recipe that the cook only... Oh, shit. Whoops, you guys didn't see that. But you made salads at work today. 60 of them, lovely flowers. That's awesome. Good for you. I hope you enjoyed work today. I know work can be a little bit stressful and tiresome, but hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Got some satisfaction. You fed some people, that's for sure, right? I love salad. It's got to be fresh, though. Nothing worse than taking a big bite of lettuce with your salad and it's like it's got that taste to it. You're like, oh, this is like 1 or 2 days past freshness. Not that great, but not to worry. Alright, so we'll unscrew that. There we go. We're stuck with this blueberry mash, but one thing I've got is the ability to dry it. So we're going to dehydrate it, and now if I stick this in a storage vessel, it will last all winter. And we will have a little bit extra fruit. You can see I've got some right here. Oh, this is about to turn. We'll just eat that. Oh, look at my health, too. Totally full again. It's good since you were off for 2 months and you're nicely refreshed. That's awesome to hear, my friend. Yeah. Let's go. All right. One last thing we're going to do. Let's go to the hub real quick. I have to fix that roof My poor sheep keep getting invaded by drifters. I just need like 3 granite blocks here. Just give me these. There we go. Alright. This is our hub here. Oh, where did I leave my elk? Crap, it's back by my restaurant. Stupid thing is wandering around. I've got my bone flute on me. Not to worry. I'll recover him at some point. Alright, let's put some blood. They're chickens! Get back in there, chickens. Look at these stupid guys. What are you doing? Well, they're all asleep now. They literally just started sleeping. Oh my god. It's not to worry. They usually will just go right back in the room once they wake up. If I open the door for them, they'll just wander right back in there as they're attracted to the food and also to the roosters that are in there. Alright, my precious little sheep. No longer will you be inflicted by random drifter spawns. Oh, and we can milk them. Look at this. Oh, they're beautiful. Totally domesticated. Hello, little sheep. And we got more. Oh, yes. This is one of my favorite parts of the animals, is making cheese. Get back, little one. You're not getting out. Oh my god, these chickens. I have a feeling that one day this whole mountain is just going to be infested with chickens. Probably rabbits, too, at some point. But, well, we won't worry about that, will we? Alright, there we go. Look at that. We filled it up. I'm going to drink what's left, because there was just a little bit left in the bucket. Help me get that, yeah, that dairy nutrient up. Beautiful. Alright. 1, 2. Cheese making process never stops. It's just a big wheel. It's a big cheese wheel, that is, folks. Alright, well, we've almost hit the 2-hour mark. Excuse me, and I think my voice is starting to give out now, so that's a good time to sign off the stream. But I've had a good time today hanging out with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I do plan on doing a lot more streams here in the multiplayer world. Once again, if you're interested in joining the community, just sign up on my Patreon. You can donate as little as $2, $5, or $10, and you get access to the Discord server, where you get all the information on how to join the world with us. But I look forward to seeing you guys again. Thank you all so much, and I will see you on the next one.